Junction. It is Al. I am in the hobby room at the moment, but I am going to the loft. But some things to do here first. I hope you're all well and everything is going well as summer comes to an end. It's really warm here in Dover at the moment, but I know it's not going to last much longer. Thanks to all my subscribers and everybody that's making comments, etc, etc. So let me show you what I'm up to and a few bits that have arrived in the post. Let's have a look. Well, these are the jobs in hand at the moment. We've got the Reynolds Brewery to extend with a narrowing piece of building, helping you to kind of project you down the road, and the edge corner of the high street, which has been taken out. I want to put a bit of garden in there. I want to put some wall tops on the whole town front. So I need wall tops and coping stones, I think, on top of all the pillars, just to make them look a little bit better. I've started to add some white lines, so yeah, that's coming along nicely, and you'll see it when I take it back to the loft. So let's have a look to see what postman's brought me. This is the first goodie, won it on eBay, again very late at night. It's £21 worth of coaches. So let's have a look, see what I've got for £20. And here we have it, £20 worth of Pullman coaches. They're old Triang Hornby, or a mix of Triang and Hornby. I've got one in the loft and I've got 5 here for £20. It did say spares or repairs, but as far as I can see, I'm just going to treat it to a new set of Dapole disc wheels. The only odd thing is there's 3 Marys. Never mind, Mary was obviously very popular. Problems I can see are one buffer missing completely, which that's not a worry. Some hooks are missing here, but I've got some 3D printed ones, so that's cool. And these are actually metal couplings. For some reason they've snapped off the metal hook, so I'll have to drill the rivet out. And I've got loads of metal decouplings, and that's roof. So we've got a roof, we've got like a brake car number 79 and 3 Marys for 20 quid. Well, I've always wanted a rake of Pullman, so if I spend another, I don't know, best part of £20 on a full set of steel wheels, I shall have a lovely running set of Pullmans. Okay, next up we've got Telegraph pole kit, Dapole, ex-Airfix I gather. 2 of these for a really silly price. So I've got 40 Telegraph poles, sorry about the shine, but 40 Telegraph poles that must all be painted into a brownie grey. A brownie grey I shall mix up and paint the lot all in those. Then I will have to pick out the ceramic insulators in a pattern to go all the way through. And this will make Mark and Mark grin, I should imagine, because there's a little joke between us all about my... As mentioned in the last video, two more pairs of traffic lights. They look like they're for the same company because the build is very similar, including the 5mm tube and nuts on the bottom. But there's I think a good evening of painting coming up. That's post boxes and telegraph poles and location cases, or electrical cabinets, whichever you want to call them. It never fails to amaze me. This is my gloss red paint for my post boxes from Warman Model Railway Group. Thanks, Ivan. And this paint must be Farm 66. This paint is over 50 years old. Yes, it looks a bit icky, but watch this. Look at that now. Perfect, not a lump, nothing. It's absolutely perfect. It's taken me 50 years to get a third of the way down the can, so I'm going to have red paint until I die. Right, let's get some post boxes done for a start. Right, here we go. "50-year-old paint." Here we go. Look at that. It's going to do it in one coat, isn't it? Yeah, one coat. Yeah, we're on our way now. I think there's 5 or 6 of these to do. Buckland Junction is going to start to look pretty busy with things like junction boxes. Oh yeah, getting excited now. But yeah, these are through the Warmer Model Railway group. They're nice. I can't remember the price, it was only a few pounds, but I was given to them. So that's why I want to give a good shout out to the Warmer Model group. I'm sure you can find them on Facebook or somewhere, or their own website. If you want some of these, I'm sure there's a way to do it. I'm not sure if they've got a shop or not. But yeah, coming to Buckland Junction soon. So location cabinet, so I'm told. It just sounds right. Right, next. There we go, Ivan. What do you think about them? That's one coat in my old Humbrol, and look at them shine. And yeah, again, Humbrol 31. So cabinets coming. I'm going to doubly wash these in my little magic PVA and watercolour, and they don't need anything. They just want the white labels and tickets putting on them. They're quite good. Oh, and on the back. Well, I've had a good old painting session this afternoon. I managed to get, now the red is dry on the post boxes, I've managed to put the white labels on the front of them, and the little number that goes above the post box, I've managed to get that onto them. I'll show you them in a minute. So that's that. I've managed to paint up my location cabinets with black handles. Whoops, can you see that? And that's it so far. I've got to put black bases on the post boxes next, so here we go. That's been quite enjoyable painting these. They're easy to paint because they've got different levels on them, so that's the last one. There we go. All the painting done now for them. So what's next? Ah yes, the end of the town wall. Let's start on that. Let's have a little go at the walling there. We've got the big capping stones and the little capping stones and the garden to do, so let's get on with that. Right, first up, here we go. Will it go through okay? Yes. Yeah, seems to be fairly smooth, doesn't it? There we go. Adding these strips as coping stones makes quite a bit of difference. So I've put some around the garden, across the back wall, trying to force this perspective a little bit, and added it along the top. I've also added just one stone to the top of the pillars, and I think it looks okay. So I've got to do that the entire length of the town now. Well, when I get up to the loft, that is. Next, well, I've made a start on the second half of the building, and as you can see, it's narrowing down, taking you down the road. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but it's only a piece of cardboard and a piece of paper. I'm going to use a couple of pieces of super quick papers to make the wall at the bottom and the tiles on the roof. Let's see if it works or not. Welcome back to the loft. Here's the little piece on the end of the town there. So there we go, across the bridge, up the very forced road there. Very unreal, but from back here it's okay. The corner is in now with all its coping stones. So I'm working from here, going that way, all the way down the wall. Let's go and do that. Don't know if I'm actually in camera, but let's give it a go. Sticky, sticky, sticky. Well, yeah. There we go. My first ever zebra crossing. Now I need some Balllasting beacons, I suppose. Wow, what have I bitten off here? More than I can chew nearly. I didn't realise how much painting this would take. This is only the second colour. I've still got the silver steps to do and the cap on the top, and then I've got to paint all of the insulators, all of these white. So well, I've had a good bash at the Telegraph pass. 2 colours so far, 2 more colours to apply, and wow, there's a lot of them. But before I do any more of the Telegraph pass, something has turned up. Well, firstly, I've framed my attempt at a West Country class or Battle of Britain class, but this is what's turned up. A locomotive, so let me get it out. I put a shout out for anybody that had a Bobo or a Class 25 chassis motor, Ringfield motor, so I could do a 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel pickup, no traction tyre conversion to my Class 25. And a really nice man by the name of Paul sent me this. My Class 25 that's been in a box for donkey's years. I've got enough bits to make a 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel pickup, Class 25. I've got three wheels, drive wheels, with no rubber band drive. What are they called? What are these things called? What are these things called? drive tyre things. So that's a future future project. So thanks Paul for that. I shall do a video on it when she's done. And yeah, 4-wheel drive class 25 coming. Well, this has been a labour of love. If there's 5 rungs or steps and there's 40 posts, I think that makes 200 steps, rungs, and the rain cap on the top. Wow, this has been a long job. There's 5 steps to 40 poles, that's I think 200 steps, and there's 60 insulators. There's 14 to each post, and I think it comes out to 560. My eyes are going now. This is the last pole. The dodgy ones I should put in the distance, and the best ones will be, you know, that's not a good one, so we put that down there. Let's have a look at a good one. Well, there we go. I'm quite happy with that. While these are drying, I think we should go back up to the loft and do a bit more on the town scene. But 560 insulators, 200 steps, yeah, with the rain cap on the top. So yeah, that's enough telegraph poles for now. I'll leave them to dry. Well, there's another project being brought into this as well. It's the wheels kit station holt. I've got an echo, so I'm just about to go live, so let's add this into the in with the telegraph poles part. Well, I've just made my station holt and put that in position. I just weathered it a little bit, so we'll have to wait half an hour to see what it looks like. Well, I've been doing a lot of work on the town scene, and sometimes you can kind of wear yourself out, so I've come over here to this part of the layout that hasn't been worked on for, well, since I put it in really. It's still all bare plywood in places, so I'm going to have a little yeah, a few hours on here. So this is the start. Let's go. Ballasting, not my favourite joy, but good when it's finished, I suppose. It just takes too long pissing about with ballast, because it never ever goes where you want it. That's how you do ballasting. Anyway, between ballasting, I'm with this man. Hello, Captain Static, to a live Steam tour. Come thundering through Martin Mill Station in a few minutes' time. And here she comes. She's working hard. It's all uphill to Guston Bridge. It's got the golden arrow on the front of it. What a beautiful smell! That was Britannia, was it? Or not?
I'm not sure now.
Not sure. I'll have to look on the camera after I put the film up. There we go. I have been busy. That's looking better. I've added the The holt there just needs a sign, a station sign or a holt sign. And yeah, ballasting. Oh, ballasting. I hate it, but I've done all this. Nothing weather bridges, because that would have been all steel plates. Doesn't it look better? Right, let's get some PVA glue with water and a spot of washing up liquid, and away we go. Yeah, happy with that. Right, we're back in the loft. We've got our PVA and water mix and a bit of PVA. Stinks. Not very nice. There we go. That's our mix. Right, here we go then. Ooh. Not used this syringe before, it's massive. Gently does it out. Well, I think that's about it. Everything is soaking wet. The place is more wet than I wanted it to be. This big syringe has done it in no time. Right, report back when it's dry. Yeah, that is sopping wet. Well, 24 hours later, it's still wet. That's the only trouble with doing it in cooler temperatures, but it's looking good. So I think that's going to be the end of this video. And then after gets, when I come back home, I'll carry on with the town scene. Well, thanks for watching. Cheers to all my supporters. The next video will probably be back to the town scene, but that's after the gets video, so I'll be at gets for the weekend and then back to carry on more on the layout. Please like, share, and well, on and out. Bye.